Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the Red Metal Chroma inspired by the evil Red Death character from the Dark Knight's Metal comics. And obviously for some time we had the Red Death set of gear, and now we have a Chroma that can go with it. Although we already had the Red Chroma that was not bad at all with our Red Death character. All the chromas comes in a little box that contains all three chromas. I'll take a look at that in just a minute. We already had the red metallic chroma that was pretty darn good looking with our Red Death character. But now we have the red metal chroma, which is, if I understand correctly, directly inspired by our friend the Red Death. And as you can see, it looks pretty darn good on our Red Death character. I didn't put the material on the back piece because when you put a material on the back piece, it becomes all crazy. But everywhere else, it works really well. So this here is the red chroma 1. This here is red chroma 2. And this here is red chroma 3. And of course, you can mix and match all three materials to tweak the look as you want it to be. And I can already hear you ask, where can we get the red metal chroma material? Let's take a look. So obviously the materials come from the Dark Knight's time capsule. Although they are not listed in the description, you can see there's the description of what's included in the time capsule, Lamar card accessory, ink material, Minotaur helmet, and all that good stuff. And somehow the material are not listed in there. Basically, there's materials, there's a whole bunch of auras, and there's also probably other stuff I failed to mention that you can get that is not exactly indicated on the description. Although I did make a video about the Dark Knight's time capsule, so if you want more information, you could look at that video if you want to. And what if you were not lucky enough to get it from the Dark Knight's time capsule? Then your other option is to purchase it from the broker. As you can see right now, the price is roughly 30 million on the broker, although it went a bit lower than that yesterday. And as you can see, you get all three chromas when you purchase the little box. So basically you get a little box which contains all three red metal chromas. So once you open the box, you can then consume all three materials, and then you can equip them on your character. First, obviously, you have to equip them. Once you equip them, you can go to apply all and apply them all to your style. As you can see, as I mentioned, if you apply materials to the back piece, it gets a bit crazy. Or you can go to your styles tab and you can customize which materials you want on your character, or if you want no material, you decide. And you can do that for each piece of gear. I know it may seem self-evident for some of you guys, but I guarantee you there are some new players who just don't know about that. And of course, you can use the red metal chroma to do more than just recreate our friend the Red Death. We can recreate a good-looking Flash character. You can give a new, fresh coat of paint to some older styles that we have in DC Universe Online, and we're going to take a look at a few of those styles. Obviously, you can recreate your friend the Flash. It kind of looks a bit like the Flash from the first season when he had a pretty much dark red costume as opposed to the bright red costume that he has right now in the TV show. It's not exactly it. Obviously, the pattern of the lines nowhere near the same thing, but it recreated a somewhat good impression of that character nonetheless. And you can use it to try to give a new look to some older styles that we've had in DC Universe Online for quite some time. This here is the regular version of the Speed Force Spectrum set of gear. And as you can see with that material, you can give again, as I mentioned previously, you can give it a fresh new coat of paint to try to make it look fresh and new, I suppose. The same is pretty much true with the reverse style. This is a style that you can get as an evil villain in the Central City Vendor. Of course, if you have a hero character, then you're gonna have to get the style with your villain character and use the replay badges to purchase a style for your hero character. And the same is true with the high voltage style. But this one is a style that you can get with a hero character. Crypto is so mean. But if you want to have the style with a villain character, you're gonna have to get it with your hero character first, and then use replay badges to purchase it for your evil villain character. I thought Crypto was going to be mean to Portico. I thought as much. Cracks me up every time that happens. And you can almost use it to recreate a pretty good version of our friend Wildfire from the Legion of Superheroes. It's not exactly it, the pattern is off a bit, but within the context of this universe online, this is about as close as you can get using the red metal chroma material. And that is pretty much it for now, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.